Tinubu classmate Zingman was arrested for arms dealing at the Republic of Congo. Alright guys, watch the video as he was arrested at the Republic of Congo for arms dealing. Alright guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. What seemed to be a leukemia of grief have erupted as Nigerians have gone to make deep research about the self-acclaimed classmate of Tinubu. You and I can attest to the fact that ever since Tinubu became president of Nigeria, nobody has ever come out to say Tinubu is my classmate or I used to be classmate of Tinubu, since he claimed to have graduated from the University of Chicago State. According to him, he said he got a certificate from the Lagos State government, which he used to gain admission at Chicago State University. However, many Nigerians have continued to react to this claim of Tinubu. Now, many people have even gone as far as digging deep about the history of the impersonator, of the alleged impersonator, Zingman. Video have shown evidence of Zingman being involved in crime as huge as arms dealing and was arrested way back at the Republic of Congo. Now, former Vice President of Nigeria, Atiku Abubakar, has reacted to Tinubu classmate saga. In his word, he said, "Mr. President, Nigerians deserve to know why, since you claim to have presented a certificate from Government College Lagos to gain admission or to gain entry into Richard Dale College in 1973. No classmate from that institution has ever spoken of sharing a desk with you, of which you and I know that if you said or you claim to be a student in any institution, call it higher institution or even primary school, there is no way you will tell me that from primary school to university, nobody can ever come out to say this person used to be my classmate. We used to share the same desk while in school." It has never happened in the history of students who actually graduated from school. But in the case of Tinubu, it has been a bone of contention beginning from the time campaign began to now that he's already 2 years in office. And now again, he's coming to present to us somebody Nigerians have never known or seen. Even when the tension was high on Tinubu to produce to us someone who actually shared the same desk with him or who claimed to be his classmate, he could not. So why is he introducing to us Zingman now over 2 years in office? That is to say, there is something fishy about him introducing this kind of personality as his classmate. Presidency is not a sanctuary. Presidency is not a place where you hide secrets. I don't think there is anybody serving in public office that should hold back secrets as little as your educational background. It has never been. So I don't know why Tinubu's own is going to continue to remain an exception. I don't know. And Nigerians are keeping quiet. Nobody is doing anything about it. Now, Vice President Atiku continued as he added and said that presidency is not a sanctuary for secrets. It is a platform for integrity. So Nigerians await not the tale of Alice from distant land, but proof, clarity, and simple dignity of fact. I think what the former Vice President Atiku has said is a simple fact. There is no point introducing to us somebody as your classmate, of which Nigeria have not even ascertained the credibility of that statement. It is very, very crystal clear and simple. Every other person have presented certificates or even discharge certificate or even testimonial indicating that they actually went to school. If I claim to be a graduate of a particular institution, then I should tender evidence on the certificate acquired from that institution. You cannot just come and tell us that you went to school. Meanwhile, there is no backup evidence to prove that you actually went to school. Now, going forward, record have shown that Alex Zingman was born in 1966, while Tinubu claimed that he graduated from the University of Chicago in 1979, which means that Alex Zingman was only 13 years old when Tinubu graduated. So we can now see it is obvious and crystal clear that the person Tinubu actually introduced to us as his classmate is allegedly an imposter and not his actual classmate. It is crystal clear that the issue of Tinubu's certificate and schooling is still in doubt to Nigeria until now, and yet we claim to have a legal system. We claim to have a working legal system. In a working country, in a country where things seem to be working, or in a country where the rule of law prevails, Nigerians are saying that Tinubu should have left office by now, owing to the fact that he has not been able to prove to us that he actually went to school. But I don't know why many Nigerians that are in his cabal, many people that are in support of this APC government, has continued to look for ways to support this kind of impunity, to support this kind of lack of integrity. This kind of lack of integrity. How can Alex Zingman be 13 years when Tinubu said he graduated from school in 1979? This is a shame to a country as big as Nigeria. Guys, I'm going to allow you again watch that video where he did the introduction, where he actually introduced Mr. Alex, so that those of you who have not watched can actually see for yourself how Nigerian leaders have continued to deceive us, how Nigerian leaders have continued to prove to us that they have no integrity and they are not the people we should even emulate from. Guys, I will allow you watch the video again.
The captain of the industry, the business community of Nigeria, my dear, very good friend, the story must be clear here. Alex Zingman, how are you? Thank you, congratulations. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alex, to all of you, Alex was my very good neighbor and went to the same school with me in Chicago. Never did we dream that I would be in this position as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and Alex will be a successful businessman from Belarus to bring about a very successful collaboration and bilateral relationship that will promote economic prosperity and future of our two countries. Alex, thank you very much for everything. I believe our university will be very, very proud that we are doing this here today. We are proud for what you are doing. Alex, I believe you are happy at what is happening here today. So more